Konnichiwa, and welcome to Tsuki no Ame, where we try Japanese snacks and treats. Today we have two snacks to try. The first is from Japan Candy Box. This is our Bourbon Petit Okoge rice crackers. So according to their little pamphlet, these are apparently sweet and salty with some smokiness in there. Should be pretty good. I'm really curious to try. We've had several treats from Bourbon Petit, and they have been really pretty good, so I am really looking forward to these. We also have from Soccer Co. These are our Mochi Mugi Senbei. So these particular senbei, these are apparently made from rice and barley. They have soy sauce with some honey and miso for the coating. Should be pretty good. I am really curious to see how these turn out. I think they're both going to be great. So with all that in mind, let's get started. Itadakimasu! So starting with our Bourbon Petit Okoge rice crackers. Interesting. I don't know why, but I'm smelling like a bit of seafood stink on these. And I genuinely am not sure why. Their little pamphlet doesn't say anything about that. So here we have our little rice crackers. They're really pretty tiny. I'm not sure what I was smelling. I didn't taste any of that, which I'm quite happy to say. So it's nice. It has kind of a crispy edge to its crunch. I'd say it's more salty than sweet. Was getting the smokiness. It's mostly kind of the coating on the rice cracker as opposed to the rice cracker being flavored itself, which I have to admit is a little disappointing. But they're not bad. If you get the chance to try, definitely wouldn't hesitate. I don't know that I would seek them out. I think we've had some better crackers from Bourbon Petit. At least that's my personal opinion. But if you're curious about them, if they're available, I certainly wouldn't hesitate from trying. They're not bad. I don't think they're as good as some of the other ones that we've gotten. So moving on to our Mochi Mugi Senbei. These ones smell very sweet. I find it interesting that they kind of got this little stripe on them. I feel like I mostly smell the honey, which I'm kind of okay with. Those are pretty good. They just take quite a bit more to eat. These have a much harder crunch. That's actually pretty pleasant. I like the crispy crunch to the Okoge crackers, but I also really like this where you really do kind of have to chomp on it. I feel like the balance of flavors was also a little bit better. I think that's part of the problem is that these needed a bit stronger and a bit more of the flavor on there. These ones, though, really did have much more flavor to them. You had that nice honey. It mixed really well with the soy sauce and miso. Honestly, I really like them. If you get the chance to try, I would definitely recommend. Those are really fun. Gochi Sama. So to recap, we tried our Bourbon Petit Okoge rice crackers, which were sweet and salty as promised. I do feel like they maybe needed a bit more punch to the flavor personally with the rice cracker, but they're not bad. If you get the chance to try, definitely wouldn't hesitate. I just personally think that we've gotten some better crackers from Bourbon Petit. But at the same time, they're a nice little rice cracker. We also tried our Mochi Mugi Senbei, which had a much harder crunch. That's kind of satisfying. The honey really worked well with the soy sauce and the miso. I really enjoyed these. I like these a lot. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. If you like my shirt, link for that is down in the description below. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Johnny.